And how's everyone doing today? Hope you guys had a good day. It's night for me. Night enough. Oh, yeah. Yesterday, yesterday got weird on well, less weird and more really aggressive on what happened. It got it got really aggressive really fast. But hey, you know, suppose that's what happens when you're stressing. When you're racing the time to avoid missiles. Huh? All right. Well, Renoa wants a freaking tour. I think she said. She's expecting the main character of a Final Fantasy series that's honestly, out of all the Final Fantasies, Squall is probably the most likely to end up monotone. Just feels a little weird. Also, why are we going into a potential hostile situation with just the two of us? Huh. What is going on here? Hmm. I still don't like the look of the garden faculty. They creep me out. Yeah. What the fuck? Purge is... Yeah, you... Yeah, no. Technically, we didn't lose. Yeah, it's... But, yeah. Alright, time to fight. Might as well just go ahead and reflect up if he, if he's gonna cast magic. Let's do this. come on. Alright. Of course. And of course I'm gonna mess up continually now. Oh, right. Dark Messenger. Did really miss all three. That kind of ticks me off. How much do we have to deal from Nord? Oh, he's almost dead. Hey, Redeemant. How you doing? Yeah, no, I've been playing it for the last few days. Oh, come on. I'm so bad at the boost, though. Nah, I played it when I was a child, you know, in my early teens. But, the disc we had was broken. Well, it has scratch that kept crashing the game. Wait. Wait. There we go. Yeah, you're right. I always forget about Leviathan. Wait, who did I scam? Yeah, it was the last disc. It was the last disc. We had the disc, but it has scratch that kept it from actually yeah, scratch that kept us from completing the space sequence. It was so frustrating. Yeah, I think we did take it to a freaking disc, to a disc repair, and they could not get it fixed. So we just kind of gave up on it. Went to Blockbuster at the time and got a copy of Final Fantasy IX and got about halfway through it before our PS1 broke. Yeah. It's like everything that could go wrong with that system usually went wrong. No, okay. I did not target the right thing to check. Yeah, it is. How much HP are we talking here? 11,000. I have barely freaking. It said weak to 1. Unfortunately, I won't get Pandemona until after this battle, but okay, good to know he is immune to bio. I don't know. I don't have Meltdown. This battle is so freaking annoying with freaking having to manage these things. Yeah, I don't... To date, I think I've had 2 Renzokuken opportunities, and I'm still on the base weapon. Oh, come on, slipped on the... Let's see if, yeah, I know. Kind of funny. Wonder if Diablos is actually going to be able to deal damage to Nord, because it wouldn't use pod. Oh, good. It did do damage. Well, the thing is, I think a lot of them are, but it's just percentage damage that, you know, so I don't think all of them are. At least it wouldn't make sense for all of them to be. still funny. It's still funny to me to have Shiva, Renoa being the one using Diablos. Yeah. Oh yeah. This is the remaster. Yeah. I haven't noticed many real changes to the actual game. Just upgrades, visual upgrades. There's a draw point up there. Are you telling me we can go up there and draw? You see that, right? Can we? Oh, yeah. It's accessible right there. And how do you get out of this area? Where is it? How do we get into the area? Is it over here? Yeah. We got into that area from a cutscene, so didn't really clarify how we got in there. No, in fact, I remember being absolute shit at it, so I haven't really spent time playing the card game. In fact, I've played 2 games. The first game I won. The second game I lost. All right, Sid's not up here. Where is Sid? Yeah, and I don't really know what I was doing on that front. Where is Sid? Where is Sid? He should... He's not in his office. Where... Oh, yeah. No, it's one of the last Final Fantasy games where you can 100% point to it and say, this was awesome specifically because they didn't try to over-render everything. You know? It's got just enough rendering with most of the backgrounds being semi-static animations. You know, static with just a little bit of animation to bring them to life. You know, they really outdid themselves with this one. Oh, yeah. No, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, they really learned a lot of lessons from what they did with 7. Yeah, well, nine was supposed to be a callback to the pre 3D era. You know, it makes a lot of references to the older games and takes it away from the borderline techno fantasy that 7 and 8 were leaning in. You know, 9 is basically supposed to be an homage to the older games. Well, the thing is, it is kind of a regression, but at the same time, it's got a lot of features that I actually like, and I'm upset that I never really got to finish the whole game. Although there are one or two weapons that it's like, nope, I am never going to try to get that. I am no speedrunner. I am not going to be able to complete an entire game that complex in less than 10 hours just for a weapon. Oh yeah. No, the character models did kind of go, it's like they tried to bring back the cartoonish, I mean, it's like they tried to do pixel art in 3D form by making them all smushed. I understand where you're coming from on that one. And 7, about the only thing you can complain about 7 is that the original 7 was fantastic for its gameplay, not for its art. I'm 100% gonna say that. Yeah. Um 7 was fantastic for the gameplay and the story and the story telling to a degree. But those plastic ass faces that looked like they were pulled straight off of a Lego, model, off of a Lego person, they bother me when I look back on it. Yeah, nope. Tactics is fantastic. Actually upset that they didn't do more with that. Yeah, 7 yeah. There are a few models that are all right, but they're, like Sephiroth's model. It's honestly the best out of them, and it's still kind of gnarly. But the faces on all of the models just feel like Lego models. I've never heard 7 described as feeling like Hot Topic. That's The remake feels more like Hot Topic than the original does. I'm going to say it 100% honest. You're not entirely wrong. I'm not sure what to do now. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. And somehow it's still some. Oh no, it did. Absolutely. Especially Vincent. Especially Vincent. All right, so apparently we might be under attack from. Yeah. Oh no, it absolutely plays for what it was at the time. It plays fantastically, and I do kind of agree. There were some edge. There, I know everyone. I know everyone's gonna give me shit for this, but looking at it retrospectively, the whole Aerith death scene also felt like it was way overblown. I'm still upset about it years later, but when you look at it objectively instead of subjectively, it does kind of feel like it's been a little overblown. And I know that's going to get me some shit. I mean, the funny thing is, my first Final Fantasy was what we called 4, which was, I mean, what we called 2, which was 4 in the Japanese edition. And then the actual 5, and then 6, and then I played 7. I actually kind of got to play some of them in order, but then I didn't go back to 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2 and 3 until years later. To date though, there's still one Final Fantasy that I have never played. Two technically, 3 if you want to count 11, but 11's 11. That tells you all you need to know. I haven't played 15, even though I own it. I haven't played 16. I don't even own it. And I already took the dive into 14 and played through up to the most recent DLC. So that's a whole nother can of worms. Yeah, 15, the fact that that the main story, didn't even finish without DLC kind of pissed me off, and I fucking left it. And plus when I got it, I didn't have a computer that could run it. Yeah, no, it's like legitimately a case of, you know, it feels like a game that was. It doesn't feel right to call that a Final Fantasy game, even though it is a Final Fantasy game. It feels like it should have been the game to jump off an entirely new series instead of Final Fantasy. 16 only has one party member. The entire game is you by yourself. But apparently it was also actually really good. You know? Like, despite everything, people thought it was pretty good. I did not know where I needed to go. I just started going in a circle. Oh yeah. Six is absolutely the best of the 2D for the story and graphics. But 5 holds a special place in my heart because it's it's honestly to me the first Final Fantasy that truly let you customize your experience. Like 3 kinda did it, but five's job system I absolutely love. What do you think's the best job system? You like 6 doesn't? Yeah, I oh well, fair enough, fair enough. Tactics tactics is a splinter off of it, you know? So it's kind of hard to in the main line, it's kind of hard to put that up. Yeah, I mean, but at the same time, I'm also a fan of God, my brain is farting out on the name of the game. I have it in my Steam library and I can't remember the name. I am horrible. Should be in my favorites. Let me check. I mean, Chrono Trigger was awesome. You know, on the Super Nintendo. Honestly, let's be to be completely honest, Chrono Trigger Chrono Trigger is what brought me back, you know, playing it later in life again is what brought me back to playing Final Fantasies. Cuz I had kind of gotten burnt out on them. So but Suikoden though, man. That game is so much. Chrono Trigger is incredible. Like I think there's like 20 plus endings, all of them with you know like half of them with just little differences. Um I've got the remaster 1 and 2 on Steam. 4 was my first experience with it with Suikoden and honestly I kind of gyrate to it because I do have a preference for boats. Love my boats. A lot of people give 4 hate because it was the first Suikoden not made by the original team. So a lot of people give it a lot of, yeah. I I haven't gotten to play 5, but I've played 1, 2, and 3, and all, and still the gameplay on 4 feels a little less refined, but I like the your base in that one. I like the boat as as a home base. Suikoden 3 is, yeah, the funny thing is Suikoden 3 was actually kind of late PS2. Well, no, it was early PS2. God, wasn't it? It has the same you know, yeah, no, I'm hoping we do get a remaster of it. Why the hell's young Squall acting like he had a lame arm there? Yeah. Yeah, she does kind of. I swear she might be the most, I hate to say it, she might be the most white bread character in that game, despite being one of the 3 main characters who goes through a lot of character development. Mm. I've tried playing it on the stream once or twice, and I do love it, but I just can't, there's not enough of an audience. Well, part of it was members of the team slowly leaving. When it made the jump from 2D to 3D, they were still kind of new at the 3D modeling. So, you know, so we got the crunchy models from 3. They got better at it in 4, but they also really went with the stick figure arms for some reason on a lot of characters. That made it feel weird. And I haven't played 5 to be able to form a real opinion on it. Yeah. No, well, like I said, it's also the first one where you didn't have any of the original team. So all the people that were passionate about the ideas and the world and lore and everything, they weren't there. So they're, so the instead of the the quality control we would have had on everything, because from passionate people, we had people clocking in 9 to 5 essentially. You still had some that were passionate about it, but they didn't have the institutional knowledge about the universe that the original creators did. I need to save, it's been a while. And I know it's kind of asinine to say it, but institutional knowledge is a big thing when when it comes to, yeah, it's a big thing when it comes to to the quality of a game. You know, team continuity is a big thing. And when and He catches the biggest fish of his life right as he's about to die. Go figure. Yeah. Losing that institutional knowledge because because of company drama just makes it. Yes. Yes. Lino is awesome. He's he is he is like he is like if Final Fantasy VII Sid decided to be a Hawaiian and actually take responsibility for his actions at the same time. He is chill as fuck, but still stands on business when it's necessary. Yeah, what's up? Uh, a Suikoden 2 anime? Wait, really? That, I don't know how to feel about that without the Suikoden 1 anime first. Because they are linear. They are linear, so it feels weird to not get the story of Suikoden 1 first. Oh, nice. Yeah, yeah. It was more of a case of I just didn't really have a choice. I wanted my higher level characters to deal with with any potential boss issues at the you know at the, oh no, honestly, I prefer Selfie over Irvine, but I'm fine with Renoa either way. Is it just me, or did they use the character model for the teachers at Galbadia Garden for him? Well, I mean, to be fair, once she's got her sorceress powers, I do kind of prefer. They do kind of make up for her behavioral issues. But you know, the fact that you're gonna spend the first third of the game with Zell and Selfie as your primary options. Oh, fair enough. Um, fair enough. Honestly, I haven't had to spend time healing in any boss fight yet. So, I need to reorganize my GFs. I need to reorganize my GFs because of because I'm not getting full coverage on everything. I need to take the time to reorganize them. Quistis is fun, but her, getting all the blue magic for her can be kind of challenging sometimes. Also, I am eared. I don't have anything better for attack junction, so it keeps wanting to put Curaga on there with the. Fair enough. Fair enough. I think I had a few. I think I had somebody reset. I know I've got it lower for you guys, but the game's full volume in my ears, and dear God, it is blowing my ears out. Why would I not do that over summon magic? Alright. Keep working on that. I mean, that doesn't surprise me. People are always going to say, this, this, and that. It feels like it switched to that, and I didn't want it on there originally. What was it? Nah, you can finish that before you move on, but you, on the other hand... I am always, take care of the, I am always a take care of the support magic refine first kind of guy. I just prefer it. It's just a free full cure. Alright, I'll have to get that one. But, I always like to get the refines out of the way first. Are we really getting shit talked about our maintenance from people living on a rusted hulk in the sea? I suppose it is our fault. His name is just Familiar Face. I want you to realize that. They just named him Familiar Face. They didn't bother giving him a name. They just called him they just called him Familiar Face. Squall's legs were clipped into the platform. The mayor's house is in the middle of a giant solar farm. That's... Is it just me, or is this house feels Bugenhagen coded? And if you haven't played 7, you wouldn't get that. Yeah, 7's the old man in Cosmo, and 7's the old man in Cosmo Canyon who Irvine, shut your mouth. All right, I'll have to look into it. He's got a point, you know. Can't expect everyone to like us. Oh, cool, a save point. And a drop point. Regen. Wonder what's about to happen here if we're having to save. One thing I will say is one moment. One thing I will say is 7 is kind of, 8 is kind of where the series starts falling into the trap of there's a boss coming, you better save. I do believe a lot of it was pulled from it to save time, actually. Because remember, 8 only had a development cycle of just 2 or 3 years. Yeah. I'm trying to remember, where is this one? Yeah. It's all well and good. Yeah. It's all well and good to want peace, but if you're not strong enough to protect yourself from those who want to, harm you, then, you'll have to. Maybe I'd have to look. Oh god, it's this thing. Wait, can I mug it? Oh, I messed up. Got the adamantine. Nice. The adamantine is used for a couple of the weapons. I think Squall specifically, for sure. Let's do this right this time. Don't mess up. That was decent. Honestly, the brothers are still one of the funniest summons for me. Oh, I messed up. I looked away. It does feel like they weirdly underpowered Leviathan, though. Well, I mean, he's the Lord of the Sea. I wasn't even paying attention. I mean, you can't drop a waterfall off of a flat plane. I scanned it when he only had 25 HP left. Oh god. Man, I wish that actually worked. I wish that actually worked. Yeah, would've. Yeah, what's up? Alright, be safe. Get some sleep. I got about another hour to go and then I'll be going to work, getting ready to go to work. Alright, so it looks like we don't need to worry about monsters anymore. Mhm. It's still funny for me because despite only being a year older, all of them except you know Quistis was their teacher. She's only a year older. Hmm? Is this... it's a shop. I can't remember if there's a weapons store on this on here, because God, I have not had a chance to upgrade my weapons in forever. Oh, thank God there is. No, I don't want to use the steel pipe there. I need it for Squall's shear trigger. Wish I could upgrade it, but I literally went the whole game only getting one steel pipe, so it's been kind of tough on that front. I think Squall just got propositioned in a way. Mhm. Here we go. What's up, Irvine? Oh, this is the part where we have to... fun. Alright. And you freaked out on the guns, with the guns, so don't even go there. We did have a few level ups. I suppose it's good fine to leave her on that. He's almost done with strength plus 40, so I want her to learn that. One more fight. Decent fight. I don't want to cut the encounter rate, but I know this leads to hmm. Ooh, it got wrecked. Or just walk right through Irvine. Hmm. Well, I don't know how Squall feels about that. He sure is spending a lot of time in bed lately, complaining to himself, complaining in his own head. Yeah, I guess I can see where the edgy teenager came from. Feels like he would go electric guitar. I do not know which four it is. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I've got to look up which it's supposed to be because this is gonna make this is gonna bug me if it sounds horrible. Is that right? Hmm. So this is supposed to be the combo for Eyes on Me. Oh, hey, sounds like my mom just got home from work. Oh no, she's in the dress. All right, sure. Well, I can't get down there if you're in the way, bro. Oh. I just forgot there were solar panels down here. It's worth noting she was running alongside us in heels. I'm not even kidding. I I'm pretty sure this is This game is exactly why many people these days monologue to themselves in their head. I mean, Squall is just going at it in his head. Hmm. Oh, are we getting another? Oh, why'd they make Child Squall's arm look like a lame limp noodle there? They really kind of screwed up that child model. They made the walk to the freaking elevator way too long, I will say that. Hmm? Nita. This is the first time we've learned your name, my dude. They're who I've been running with. They're already equipped. No point in not. Or they were. He had... Oh, hey, look. She finally wore water correctly. Stay out and stay put. Come on, Zell. Deck 'em. Deck 'em. Great. Right after I freaking distribute the junctions. Great. All right. Well, we got a lead. The captain, huh? Oh, great. Now we gotta chase down somebody who's fishing. Help. My bad. Wait. So where is Raijin at? We both know it's Raijin if Fujin's here. Wait, can we go in the vehicles? No. Can we go between them? No. There's something here I'm missing. Hmm. Hmm. There's got to be something else you say. He's moving. Of course. All right. Hands it is. Yeah, it's one of those that don't have it for yet. I messed up that one. Come on. Let's see, how much HP you have left? Even without it, just you'll be able to do it pretty quickly. I'm not even gonna bother with boosting. Dun, dun, dun. I did not bother to steal from him, and I kind of feel, oh, I got a strength up either way. All right, remember Pandora is on Fujin. So before anything else, first person, draw off of Fujin, get Pandemona. Hold up. It is 8 o'clock. Alright, don't use that again because Raijin heals from it. Oh, that was a Mega Elixir. Yeah, it doesn't look as good on this one because this battlefield has a route. Ooh. Not on Squall. Of course it's on Squall. You know what? I can manufacture more. I have wizard stones. Really, just goes right in on. Not even. I have full life, and it's not even worth using it. Oh, come on! What was that? All of them's on. Oh, come on. Of course. Good boy. Congratulations, Fujin. You just got beat by a dog suplexing you. Seriously, though. Did not expect the... I did not expect the freaking suplex. Mm. Dun, dun. She really did just kind of pop in like that. I didn't mean to hit Y, I meant to hit A to set down so I could save. It is time for me to call it a day because I gotta work tonight. So I will see you guys Monday. It's Friday, correct? Yes, it is. I will see you guys Monday for some more Final Fantasy 14. We will continue on. We are going to beat this game. Even if it is literally inches at a time. I apologize for how long it's taking, but I will see you guys next time. Peace.